giving us a 35% share of our India's airport passenger traffic. When it comes to Adani Defence, Operation Sindur called and we delivered. Our drones became the eyes in the skies as well as the swords of attack, and our anti-drone systems help protect our forces and citizens. As I have always believed, we don't operate in a safe zones. We operate where it matters, where India needs us the most. And the same applies to building the data centers India needs to stay competitive and secure. We have projects exceeding hundreds of megawatt in various stages of constructions with the global hyperscalers, and have also launched gigawatt scale renewable powered data center campuses across multiple states. Coming to Adani Total Gas, this business now serves 1 million PNG customers and runs 3,400 EV charging stations across 22 states. This is real climate actions, not just climate talk. But perhaps our most transformative project is unfolding in Dharavi, Asia's largest slum, now being reimagined as India's most ambitious urban rehabilitation project. Our Dharavi social mission is uplifting youth through skilling, healthcare, and employment programs. And over 1 million people will move from a narrow lanes to our townships that will feature spacious layouts, dual toilets, open spaces, schools, hospitals, transit hubs, and parks. My dear shareholders, in terms of consolidated numbers at the group level, revenues grew by 7%, EBITDA by 8.2%, and our net debt to EBITDA ratio remained healthy at a 2.6x. Total revenues were 2,71,664 crores, and our adjusted EBITDA was 89,806 crores. And as I have stated in the past, our objective is not to just build businesses. It is to create new possibilities, not just to serve markets, but to serve our nation's destiny, not to chase valuations, but build the valuations brick by brick. And in this context, our capital investment across businesses is set to break all records. We anticipate an annual capex spend of $15 to $20 billion for the next 5 years. These are not just investment in our group, but investment in the possibilities for doing our part to build India's infrastructure. And before I start wrapping up, let me outline some of the programs that have me the most excited. Exactly 3 years ago, on my 60th birthday, my family pledged rupees 60,000 crore to redefine healthcare, education and skill development in India. The Adani healthcare temples are our first major steps, world-class, affordable, 1,000-bed campuses in Ahmedabad and Mumbai with medical colleges, research centers and wellness spaces all integrated together. Mayo Clinic is our partner in guiding us to create a future-ready, AI-powered, patient-first healthcare ecosystems. In parallel, we have committed rupees 2,000 crores to build a world-class skill university and finishing school in Mundra, designed to empower youth from across India. Through schools of excellence, global certifications and partnerships with leaders like ITES Singapore and IGCC, we aim to create an industry-ready workforce. And finally, let me end by talking about our participations at the Maha Kumbh Mela. Over 650 million people came together, not as a strangers, but as a one soul, one purpose, one heartbeat. Along with ISKCON, the Adani Group initiated the Mahaprasad Seva, offering free meals to lakhs of devotees. More than 5,000 of our employees volunteered, reflecting the values we cherish. At the Triveni Sangam, I had the honor of performing the sacred Ganga Aarti with my family. And for the Adani Group to be part of this event was one of the most moving days of my life. My dear shareholders, let me conclude by saying that our nation's future is not written in our policy documents. It is written in the risk its entrepreneurs dare to take. We are not laying concrete. We are laying convictions, highways that carry ambition, ports that ship hope, and grids that light our futures. And history should remember us not for the size of our balance sheets, but for the strength of our backbone. Not for the markets we entered, but for the storms we handled and emerged stronger. For it is easy to lead in sunshine, but true leadership is forged in the face of crisis. कई मोड़ आए, कई तूफान गुजरे, पर कारवां रुका नहीं क्योंकि आप साथ थे. I promise you that the legacy of the Adani Group will not be reflected in the height of the towers it builds, but in the height of the beliefs we execute on. That is our truth. That is our promise. Thank you for being on this journey with us. The greatest chapters of our story are still ahead. Jai Hind. भारत माता की जय.
यादव ने नामांकन किया 13वीं बार राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष पद के लिए, क्या कहिएगा सर? कह रहे हैं कि जनता चाहती है उनको बनाने की.
देखिए, लोकनायक जयप्रकाश नारायण जी के ये ऐसे शिष्य हैं जो लोकतंत्र को कलंकित किए, संविधान को दागदार किए और सजायाफ्ता एक आर्थिक अपराधी जब किसी पार्टी का राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष बने और सत्ता पर बैठ करके लोगों के आदर्श बनने की भावनाओं का प्रकटीकरण करे, ये राजद कल्चर बिहार को बर्बाद कर दिया। और राजद कल्चर के स्कूल कॉलेज में पढ़ने वाले लोग भी उसी रास्ते पर चल रहे हैं। ये बिहार के हितैषी नहीं है, बिहार को बदनाम और बर्बाद करने वाले लोग हैं। राजद आज भी नहीं सुधरा है, कल भी नहीं सुधरेगा।
कोई नामांकन नहीं हुआ है,
क्यों होगा? ये लोकतंत्र का उनका पार्टी नहीं, राजतंत्र परिवार तंत्र है। जमींदारी की भाव से वो राजनीति करते हैं और ऐसे राजद के मानसिकता में एक तरफा अपने जमींदारी की भाव स्पष्ट प्रकट होती है।